I've decided that today's video will be a debate. The problem is I haven't decided on a topic. I want something involving technology and space. I want something evil and dark. Space and dark. I got it. We'll do a debate on Star Trek versus Star Wars. Mr. Witt, you'll handle Star Trek, and Nevitz, you'll handle Star Wars. We'll have 4 talking points and then final statements. Do we have to start with the heroes? Fine. Star Wars obviously has the superior heroes. With the original 3 movies, you have the iconic Luke Skywalker, the undeterrable Princess Leia, the lovable rogue Han Solo, and the wise Obi-Wan Kenobi. And now, we have the inspiring Rey and the kick-butt Mandalorian. While I agree that Star Wars has some very strong heroes, you cannot beat the lineup that Star Trek offers. You have the charming Data, the logical Spock, the dashing Riker, the beautiful Uhura. Why, there are so many I just can't list them all. Not to mention the big 2, Picard and Kirk. 2 heroes that are so great, their own fandom has fierce debates over which one is better. Star Trek has amazing villains. The Klingons, a warrior race. The Borg, a group that takes your friends and family and turns them against you. Q, an omnipotent being constantly meddling in human affairs. Khan! Alright, we're in my wheelhouse now. How is this even a discussion? When someone becomes evil, we literally call it turning to the dark side. We've got the Emperor, a man who started and manipulated an intergalactic war just to gain power. We've got Kylo Ren, a man who's not afraid to use force to make his point, just like his grandfather. That's right, the Big Daddy of Darkness. You love to hate him, Darth Vader! Mic drop! I don't have a mic to drop. Supporting characters, like Steven. Anyhow, no way you can beat the supporting characters of Star Wars. First, there's a hilarious duo, C-3PO and R2-D2. Next, you have the wondrous Wookiee, Mr. Chewbacca himself. And finally, let's not forget how the world went crazy over Baby Yoda. Actually, his name is Grogu. If you're going to make an argument, please make sure your facts are accurate. Well, what do you have with Star Trek, Wesley Crusher? Oh please, the Star Trek universe has so many amazing supporting characters. There's the sympathetic Reginald Barclay, not to mention the incorrigible Lwaxana Troi. And while Q started off as a villain, he became quite entertaining as his character evolved. And if we are going to start pointing out poor choices in supporting characters, I have just 3 words to say. Jar Jar Binks. There are a plethora of famous quotes in Star Trek, from Picard's "Make it so" to the Borg's "Resistance is futile." Set phasers to stun is often quoted or altered in science fiction parodies, along with "To boldly go where no man has gone before." And let us not forget what might possibly be the most well-known Star Trek quote, "Live long and prosper." Really? We are going to debate about famous quotes? Star Wars is one of the most quoted movies in existence. I would double the length of this video if I read all the amazing quotes from these movies, but here are a few of my favorites. Do or do not, there is no try. No, I am your father. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. These aren't the droids you're looking for. And of course, may the Force be with you. I love that. I know. I feel it's pretty obvious who won this debate, but I will still give a final statement. Star Wars is superior in every conceivable way. Each time a new movie comes out, it is all anyone can talk about. But I know how much you like numbers, Mr. Witt, so here are some numbers for you. At time of recording, the Star Wars franchise is estimated to be worth $70 billion. Meanwhile, the Star Trek franchise is estimated to be worth $10 billion. And that is with Star Trek having an 11-year head start. Star Trek shows a mirror on what we hope to accomplish someday. Look at all the technology we have today that was first thought of in the Trek universe. Tablet computers, universal translator, vocal interaction with technology, And while we don't have a holodeck or warp drive yet, scientists are working on it thanks to the inspiration they got from Star Trek. In addition to our technological future, Star Trek shines a light on our societal future. The first televised interracial kiss was between Captain Kirk and Lieutenant Uhura. Star Trek shows what the human race could possibly accomplish if we work together and gives us hope for a better tomorrow. Very compelling arguments. Let us know in the comments which side you believe won. And while you're there, feel free to share any ideas you have for future videos. Speaking of sharing ideas, I'd like to thank Zach Dorr for the idea of this video. I'd also appreciate it if you liked, shared, and subscribed. May the Force be with you. Live long and prosper.